Niranjan Babu, and we are all set here for this beautiful game of Futsal. And let's talk about the match officials. We have Tanveer Ahmed Bhani, assisted by Vihoke and Rinpuya, and we have Crystalline. About lineups, Ambulance Sports Club is going with Michael Silva, jersey number 25, Miranda Marshall, jersey number 13, Vivian Silva as the goalkeeper, and 7, Shamrao Rotnikar as the captain. Talking about Peak Post FC, they are going with Mohammad Khan as the captain and goalkeeper. Then they have Syed Ali, Zubair bin Sultan, Kiran Gadam, Jackson Maha. Meanwhile, we are all set here for the whistle as we will be underway from Swarnam, Gujarat Sports University. Local stadium here at this university. That's the tournament as well. Waiting for the whistle. Off is about 2 and 7:30. And we are underway here for the Kuzmin, ladies and gentlemen. The Speed Force FC taking on Ambelim Sports Club. We have Black FC attacking from right to left in the screen is Speed Force, and on the other side, the other way you can see Ambelim Sports Club. Going to center with those 9 Uganda. Sorry, Marshall was and now dispossessed now through the center of the park. Was trying to play it over the other side, but the ball goes out of the play. Now for a quick kick in. Has been played on the line. Keeps it simple. And a Fixo trying to switch the play around to the other winger. Now picking from the other side for Speed Force. Oh, now with a beautiful attack and hands it straight into keeper. Well, on the other side, there's an attack for the Oranges. Oh, that's a good one. Now to jersey number 2, and he was forced to play it behind. Beautiful play as Michael Silva really had an opportunity to take a shot, but he decided and opted to play it behind. Well, now there's an opportunity in form of a free kick for Ambelim Sports Club. In the early minutes of the game, can they get their destiny on the right side? Can they put the ball at the back of the net? Seems like a proper routine and the shot taken and denied by crossbar. Well, that was a shot that have struck the goalkeeper and that straightly comes after hitting the crossbar. A brilliant shot. The keeper was not expecting that, to be honest. Brilliant take on. But now for Speed Force. And they need to defend with the same speed as they're trying to look forward for that attack. Now for Ambelim. Plays it at their number 4. Miranda. Oh, mispossessed. Now an attacking opportunity for Speed Force. Trying to get it through the middle of the park. Now with jersey number 5. Was driving forward through it.
Well, it has been a pretty jittery start, to be honest. And due to a few technical issues, there has been a change. And at the moment, AFC and SFFC, this is the last game of the day. Goes without the saying that they will be hoping forward to go all guns blazing. Just to give you all a quick heads up, both these teams, they have already been a force to reckon with. This can be a scoring chance straight away. And quickly introducing you to the team so far. Ambelim Sports Club are attacking on your frame from the left to the right, dressed in their signature orange. Attacking on your frame from the right to the left, dressed in their red and black, is the Speed Force FC. And it goes without a saying that both these teams, they would be hoping to draw first blood. This can be an opportunity. And that's a stunning strike altogether. An absolutely brilliant finish, rocking it through the central channel. And who else than Clive Miranda gets that first goal for his team. Look at this run again. Goes past one, the second, and then boom, straight through the central channel. Smoking it like an absolute bullet. Talk about finishes, and what a finish that would be. And the Speed Force now realizing that the urgency is theirs. They'll have to try putting their best foot forward. Another quick long throw. This can be a chance for Ambelim. Once again, a lovely cutback. There comes the shot and an exceptional save there. The captain, Mohammad Ibadullah Khan of Speed Force, showing why he is one of the finest in business. Take a look at the shot though. He had to maintain his shape and balance. It was Sawan Shamrao Lotlika, the captain. And Ambelim once again on the prowl. It's a long race and that will go out of play. It's going to be a kick in. They'll take their time. No real rush at the moment. And this has been quite a tournament, to be honest. Speed Force has that kick in their favor. And in all likelihood, it's going to be Kiran Gadam with the kick in. Now this has so far been a pretty feisty encounter. A quick word there. And that has been taken. Speed Force. Speed Force going forward. Lovely bit of touch set up there. Wonderful permeation. That's another beautiful ball. Opportunity to score. But they just took a second more. An excellent goalkeeping once again. It was Ozan Vivian Silva who stepped out of his line and stepped out just in the nick of time. And he has an opportunity for Ambelim again. And the pass was slightly astray on that. And it goes out of play. It's another kick in. And this time it's for the Speed Force. Now the Speed Force, they will have to be careful because it goes without saying that at the moment there is a lot of gap in the midfield which the Ambelim Sports Club are latching on to wonderfully. That's another incredible chance, but goes straight to the goalkeeper again. And he does well to pick it up and get it back in play. This can be an opportunity, but Ibadullah Khan, who's been sensational under the sticks. And now Speed Force trying to break free, but not to be. It was Ibrahim Ali. Once again, Ambelim goes for the shot and very well blocked. Speed Force barely keeping themselves alive by the skin of their teeth. Another lovely ball. Oh, that's a wonderful bit of dribble there. Drops his shoulder. Another shot comes in, well blocked in Speed Force. At the moment, they're trying to park a bus right now because they have been forced, they have been shoehorned into an unfortunate retreat. Obviously, all eyes will be on the players. Ibrahim Ali a few moments ago was in the thick of things. And here's Clive Miranda. Clive plays it on the far left. It's Shawan again, the captain. Savan Shamrao. That's a lovely bit of attempt to try and dodge past the marker on the left again, but then it doesn't really work out wonders. Goes out of play. Nods of disapproval altogether. This is something that you'd really not like. You got to pull things off. Another opportunity, but that goes begging. Another fine ball forward, but well intercepted. And here they come, Speed Force. Good receive, taking their time, trying to break free. That's another sensational delivery in the center, but then extremely well intercepted. And I reckon that is what you look forward to. You keep your guards up high at all time. Ibrahim Ali. Once again, another long ranger coming in. Good defense there from Clive Miranda. And it's Kiran Gaddam, who was trying to get one, sneak one rather. Still 15 minutes of action remaining. Another gentle tap there by Michael Silva. Michael to Clive. Clive with a lovely bit of dribble there. Clive keeps it under control. Clive hoping for help to arrive, and by the time he could tee off Fretch and Marcel, there was already defensive intruders back in their place. It's a corner nonetheless. And Fred Marshall, obviously it goes without saying, and that's the nice glance of the sportsman spirit, to be honest. And yeah, everything's back in place. Everything's up and rolling, and it's going to be another corner for the Ambelim Sports Club. A good passing between the players at the moment. That's well intercepted. And here comes Speed Force. This is some excellent bit of work. Speed Force with an opportunity to equalize, and somehow the ball just gets dragged out. Another quick corner. Back to Speed Force, and I reckon at the moment Speed Force, they'll have to change the tempo of the game because they are trying to match Ambelim Sports Club. And Ambelim Sports Club is pretty much on the faster side. Here they come once again. And that goes out of play. Right now, that solitary goal that was fired home with precision and power, I reckon that was absolutely worthwhile to save up. It's going to be another kick in. Quickly taken. Nice control. Savan once again the captain, but this time it has been intercepted. Here comes Speed Force. Trying to run rings around the defenders, but ideally when you're in 1v2, it's kind of difficult, and even on the futsal court, since given the fact that it's slightly slippery, it makes life a lot tougher. Another quicker ball. That's a nice bit of work. Clive Miranda, he's been the architect, the key architect in the defense. of the Ambelim Sports Club. Here comes the Speed Force again. And the Speed Force actually make good use of that speed that they have. But right now, they are somewhat being bent out of shape. Ideally, in futsal, holding that shape is very, very important because since it's just a five-player game where your goalkeeper is kind of confined in most of the occasions, so you ideally have to maintain that shape, go forward together as a unit. That's a good ball, but then again, the first touch is slightly heavy. And once again, the Ambelim Sports Club. And there they comes with another shot. Somehow or the other, it was just off the radar. The captain once again shining brighter than ever as the court glistens. This is so good to watch. 13 minutes of action remaining. Still a long way to go. Decent bit of work there. Keeps it under control. Here they come from the left. Ibrahim Ali once again on the ball. Ibrahim plays it back. Sachin plays it to the right. Now this is good control. Mohammad Atisham Ali back to Ibrahim. Ibrahim keeps it under control. Squares off to the player on the far right. Back to Sachin. Sachin tries to go forward with a through ball, but intercepted again. And here they come, knocking on the doors. That's a lovely through ball onto the far right. However, the cross that was expected, that went slightly haywire. And the Speed Force is really under the pump at the moment. They're kind of chasing shadows and windmills together. They are trailing by a goal, but truth be told, if you take a look at the formations, if you take a look at the shape of the two teams, I reckon the Speed Force have been somewhat out of it. They are not in control. They are kind of just hidden. They've just kind of went out to hit the panic button. And at the moment, they're just snoozing it. That's another long-range effort and completely off target. Once again, this is futsal. It's understandable that long-range efforts, they really make wonders, magic happen. But then again, you need to have a favorable angle for yourself. And I think that is exactly what the Ambelim Sports Club have done so well. Keeps it under control, a gentle push. Sends it back. A bit of interception there, and then very good backup once again. Savan Shamrao Lotlikar does well. Being the captain of the side in futsal, it definitely isn't easy. A gentle chip forward. Tries to control that, bobbles off. Yeah, nice bit of work again. Here comes the Speed Force. Another lovely cross. Now to the far right, the Speed Force trying to set themselves up for a potential goal-bound shot. Because that is exactly how Ambelim Sports Club opened up the goal scoring. 12 minutes of action remaining in the first half. That's another long ball. It's fallen for Ambelim Sports Club. Very well received and rattles the woodwork again. What a stunning strike would that have been. It looked like it was Ronaldo with the effort. But then somehow or the other, it wasn't on target. Back to Speed Force coming in from the left. Yeah, the idea was to try and set up the advancing play. That's another fine ball. And now they are trying to cut back in, intercepted. But once again, back with Speed Force. And I reckon, except for that first goal, the Speed Force defense, they have done well. Despite the fact that there's a massive void whenever they have gone forward looking for the goals. But their defense, they have kind of done wonders altogether. A gentle chip forward. And it goes out of play. Goal kick at the moment. Another long ball received well. That's a crucial block there. Ronaldo Pereira was almost sniffing out a possible goal scoring chance. But an exceptional bit of work there. by the defense. And it looks like it was Zubair bin Sultan with that defensive maneuver. That's a gentle push and slightly miscued on that one. French Marcel is a very experienced player in terms of futsal. That's a wonderful bit of setup. Well received, well kept in. An excellent nutmeg as well, but then the player at the receiving end wasn't paying attention. Zubair back on the ball again. That's a good bit of interception, but Ibrahim latches on to the rebound. And now it's an opportunity for Ambelim Sports Club to break free. They have players taking shape. They have players taking position. There are small pockets of space that they are trying to exploit. Does well, sends it back. And once again, drawing out the opposition defense. Michael Silva. Michael taking his time. Michael chips it forward. An attempted header, goal scoring chance. And boom! Into the back of the net. The Ambelim Sports Club rocking and rolling like never before. A sensational finish. Once again, take a closer look at this one. Look at the setup. That setup was absolutely brilliant, and it is who else than French Marcel with an absolute pile driver driven through the heart of the goal. That's what you call placement. That's what you call control. And yes, obviously, thanks and prayers and gratitude as we enter into the final 10 minutes of the first half. The Speed Force has just entered into a vortex of difficulties. And that's a confirmation. French Marcel, an exceptional player on the futsal court, has been around for a while now and knows exactly what he's doing. He's a master of his own art. And that goal will tell you why. The control, it was almost executed with balletic perfection. Ideally, when you're coming forward, it is kind of difficult to get in lateral connection with the ball. Most of the times you get underneath the ball in a rush and you tend to balloon that over the post. Bit of warning there for Marshall. Kick in at the moment for Speed Force. Back with Speed Force again. Nice bit of setup onto the right. Taking their time. Again, another gentle push back. They're trying to open up proceedings. A lovely bit of setup, intercepted again. Here comes Ambelim Sports Club, lovely bit of setup. Again, Ronaldo could have gone for that shot itself, but then he wanted to create some space for his partner. And here comes the Speed Force. A lovely attempt. A long ranger from Mohammad Ehtisham Ali. But it was off the mark. It's going to be another kick in. Quickly taken to the goalkeeper now. Ibadullah plays it to the far right. That's a good cutback. Trying to line one up and does go for the shot. But exceptional goalkeeping there. Ozen Vivian Silva standing tall under the woodwork. Look at the shot. That was absolutely terrific. It was Sachin Banghera with a banger. And there you go, Ozen Silva palming it away for life. There was a good setup there once again. Ronaldo just trying to latch onto it, but good defensive maneuver as well, keeping things tight. That's another fine ball forward. Excellent bit of intervention there from Clive Miranda. And here comes the Ambelim Sports Club. They're dominating the game. Such a free-flowing brand of football is up for grabs. Plays it back again. Comfortable enough. A lovely bit of chip forward. Twist and turns. Spares out the player on the right. Back to Marshall. The idea was to try and find Ronaldo. But it was a slightly haywire delivery. And here comes the Speed Force. Can the channelize that force in them? Can they eventually craft one? That's a brilliant cross. And an exceptional finish as well. The cross was $1 million one, scripted straight away by the gods, by the football or the futsal gods, whatever you want to call. Look at this run there. Absolutely brilliant from Sachin Bangera. And then it was Mohammad Ehtisham Ali who reduces the deficit with a picture perfect finish. That's what a team goal looks like in futsal. A quintessential finish there from Mohammad Ehtisham Ali, and an even better setup by Sachin Bangera. This is some absolutely exceptional brand of futsal there. That's a lovely bit of corner there. Taken in. The idea was right to try and curve it so that there was someone at the receiving end of it. Unfortunately, there wasn't anyone. Plays it back, keeps it under control. Does well. Another lovely ball forward. This can be another shooting chance, but then there was too much sting and too much elevation behind the ball. Here's the captain, Savan Shamral Lotlikar, who will obviously have a Herculean task up his shoulders. Now that the deficit has been reduced, another incredible delivery. Clive Miranda with an incredible setup and the woodwork. Once again, playing the spoiled sport on this occasion. Marshall was all set. He received it, took a quick turn, and then hammered that one. Unfortunately, couldn't really find the back of the net. That would have been a terrific goal. And as you would have it, the comeback is certainly on the cards. They just need to keep their guards up high. Here comes the Ambelim Sports Club though. And now it has been intercepted. Speed Force on their way forward. Lovely bit of control, trying to set a minus up. Unfortunately, they have been intercepted and the foul been given. Looks like a card's going to come out. And the referee, Tanveer Ahmed Wani, is just asking a quick question to Clive Miranda. Is he okay or not? That's all he needs to know. Look at this one again. That was excellent. And Ronaldo, the way he just allowed Clive to run away with the ball. There wasn't much that Sachin Bangera could have done actually. He had to foul. He had to take one for the team. And as a result, a free kick now in favour of the Ambelim Sports Club. And that's gone out of play. Another kick in. Final 6 minutes remaining. Nice setup. Back to Michael Silva. Michael keeping it under control. Michael to Ozan. Ozan sends it forward. Good bit of interception coming in. Ozan once again takes his time. Brings it back in play. Another forward ball. Ronaldo just trying to latch onto it, but not to be. Good work by Speed Force, dropping a shoulder, controlling the ball. And that was absolutely clean. Kick in at the moment for Ambelim Sports Club. Ambelim Sports Club has a bit of space going forward. That's a nice ball. And I reckon the referee says play on. It's Michael Silva on the ball again. Michael Silva going forward, comes up with a shot. And another excellent save by Ibadullah Khan. It feels like the Ambelim Sports Club, they have fielded a firing squad altogether. And Speed Force is just at the receiving end of it. The scoreline may not exactly iterate the tales of dominion that the Ambelim Sports Club have knitted on, but Speed Force also do not write them off. They are a team who are absolutely exceptional and they don't give in either. They fight and they fight till the very end. So till the time the final whistle is not blown, nothing is settled. Quick kick in again. Ambelim Sports Club. And that was a good run, to be honest. Good off the ball run by Michael Neville Dias. Once again, an opportunity for Speed Force. Another incredible delivery, but it looks like they've already crossed that back line there. Goalkeeper trying to start the ball quick enough. And once again, a crucial bit of interception coming in from Kiran Gaddam. Back to Ozan. Good pass, Clive. Clive sends it back to Silva. Silva now to Marshall. Marshall to Michael. Michael Neville Dias. Back to Marshall. And it looks like Michael's down on the court, will need some attention. Referee says play on. Marshall trying to break free from the clutches of not one but two defenders. Still keeps the ball under control. This is absolutely extraordinary. Plays it back, and it will go out of play. That's Michael Neville Diaz rather. He's come on later in the game. 5 minutes remaining on the clock. And he is obviously a very tired man because he's done a lot of running. He's kind of exhausted, to be honest. Bit of hold up in play. It's now going to be a kick in for Speed Force. They take one quickly enough, trying to steer forward. They'll need some support, to be honest. Does well. Goes all the way back to Etisham. Etisham was the one who finished that excellent cross from Sachin Banghera from the left. Another lovely bit of ball. Etisham has some shooting space. Goes for the shot. Blocked not once but twice. That's terrific stuff there. Absolutely incredible. Mohammad Etisham Ali. Look at that shot. And in fact, the second ball did fall for Kiran Gaddam. But again, he wasn't in position and he was kind of blocked by not one but two defenders. It means it's going to be a corner at the other end, apparently. The game has kind of elapsed already. So it means that we are kind of playing, the names that we have in the center, Speed Force and Ambelim Sports Club. Kind of justice being done. That's another lovely bit of setup. Excellent control. But brilliant snatch by Speed Force. And Speed Force has space ahead of them. Does well to go past. But again, brilliant defending from Ambelim Sports Club. Back to Speed Force. Taking their time, Zubair bin Sultan. And that will go out of play. Quick warning there. And it looks like Clive is not happy with this call. And the referee just telling him to calm down at the moment. Kick in. Michael Silva with the kick in. There are a couple of Michaels in the Ambelim Sports Club. One is Michael Silva, the other one being Michael Neville Diaz. And here comes the Ambelim Sports Club, but they have been denied entrance. And now the Speed Force may be on their way. What a stunning hit. And this time, so close yet so far. A gilt-edged opportunity for Speed Force Club to try and finish things off. Sadly enough, the shot rattled the woodwork and the rebound that almost fell at the player's feet. He's kind of missed out the mark from handshaking distance. You've got to take your chances. Profligacy is one of the most unforgivable offenses in futsal. When you're playing just 20 minutes on the clock, it's extremely difficult. 20 minutes per half, of course. And that's a nice bit of run, a gentle push from the back. This can be a golden opportunity. Keeps things under control. Trying to go forward with that dribbling part of his. Again, a lovely bit of outside dodge, but it didn't really work out. Ibrahim Ali was the one who created that first chance, but then he was denied. And then eventually trying to make some way from the right, it was Jayesh Kurup, but he couldn't find out an opening either. Jayesh Kurup on the ball. Jayesh Kurup tries to find out Mohammad Etisham Ali. And now Ambelim Sports Club, they have options on the right, slightly overpowered. It needed a bit of featherweight touch altogether, a featherweight pass. They could have done better than that. And that's the kick in. Decent bit of work again. Back to Mohammad Etisham Ali. Apologies, Ibrahim Ali. Ibrahim onto the far left. Now it comes down to Ibrahim. He'll take his time. Sends it further forward. This is some good football here. Zubair bin Sultan. But then once again, Vivian Silva. The last sentinel. And his guards never really come down. That's another lovely chance. Now that was a different tactic being used. Trying to put in a bit of extra drift on the ball. Trying to go with that knuckle touch, which is never really easy. Three minutes remaining in that first half. Again, a phenomenal bit of setup. Good work, intercepted. Back to the goalkeeper, Mohammad Ibadullah Khan. And now this can be that call for Speed Force to try and break free again. Terrific defense there from Michael Silva. Now this is something, this is how good the Ambelim Sports Club have been. They have not allowed Michael Silva to leave his position when they have gone on an attack. They know how dangerous Speed Force can be. And now they're trying to expand the game. Michael comes up to that halfway mark. In fact, it's not Michael, it's the captain rather, Savan Shamrao. Shavan taking his time. Now the square pass. As the clock keeps on ticking, Speed Force will have to come up with a different strategy, because right now the one that they have deployed, it hasn't worked. Oh, it would have been a sensational strike there. What a terrific placement. Unfortunately, the woodwork coming in the way. Look at this once again. It was Michael Neville Dias. The goalkeeper was certainly beaten. There was no way he was saving that. If the ball would have even had an inch of drip there, an inch of dip rather, apologies, it would have been goal number 3 and 2-goal cushion would have been up and running. Especially taken. Another gentle pass forward. Does well, trying to control that. Good save by Ibadullah. And now the Speed Force trying to control possession for themselves. Not to be. Square passes. Short and crisp passes working out wonders right now. Again, a fine bit of ball there on the left. Trying to control that. Have been dispossessed. But then 90 seconds remaining. Oh, what a strike that was. Sadly enough, the ball doesn't go in. Terrific opportunity. And the door was slammed shut. This is good work. Another long ranger. You've got to keep those long rangers in target. You just cannot go looking for the shots over and over again. You're getting underneath the ball. That won't help you out at all. You have to keep things under control. You have to play those passes. Get set. That is very important, because once you get set, that is what will start opening up those windows for you. Another back pass. And now, realizing the importance of another extra option up front, Ibadullah Khan is starting to step out of that circle of his. Final minute remaining. Another possible long ranger. That's an excellent ball. And what a goal! What an absolute crazy equalizer! You won't get better goals than that. Kiran Gaddam. He sent the Ambelim Sports Club spiraling into a vortex of confusion. Look at this delivery. And that fast touch. That is what you call artistry. That was sheer artistry in motion. Sensational stuff from Kiran Gaddam. And a finish like that, it would be written, it would be etched in golden letters in the history of Speed Force FC. Terrific finish, absolutely terrific finish. It was a goal of 2 touches. The first one was gold, the second one was platinum, and almost the Speed Force finding that 3rd goal as well. Futsal, it's a game of relentless twists and turns. You never know which side the pendulum will swing. Ozan Silva now body shielding, and it's gone out of play. Talk about finishes, talk about thunderous finishes. 20 seconds on the clock, and well, it looks like a timeout, isn't it? Or is there a goalkeeping change which is going to happen? Yeah, a timeout has been called, and it's by the Ambelim Sports Club. So a few quick discussions. When you have a 2-0 cushion and you just blow it away, it's quite obvious that your coach will need to have a discussion with you, because something is going wrong. Now, if truth be told, Ambelim Sports Club started the game on a pretty feisty note. What suddenly threw them off the rails was that extraordinary turnaround. Two chances for Speed Force, and two of them buried 6 feet under into the back of the net. That second goal, it was a quintessential example. It was an exemplar of what is some brilliant finish. You know, they say that futsal is a game of crisp touches. That is exactly what Speed Force showed us. Going down by a goal and then coming back strongly enough. I think football is all, or rather, futsal, apologies. Futsal is all about that. Now it has been sorted at the moment. And here they start again. Another long ball forward. Well defended, to be honest. And it goes out of play. Kick in at the moment. Final 13 seconds of the first half. Quickly taken forward, well defended. Now Speed Force has a bit of space. Can they go forward with the step overs? That's an excellent save by Oz and Vivian Silva. 5 seconds away, and Ozin Silva continues to deliver the payload with a smile on his face. He's not backing down. He may have conceded a couple of goals, but he is a man born with the heart of a warrior. What a turnaround that would have been! Very easily could have been goal number 3, and it just floats over by Whiskers.
Well, with that, we have come to the end of the first half. And as we can stand, the final scoreline of the first half is Ambelim Sports Club 2, North West 2. Live Miranda and Preston Marshall got the opening goals, and then Mohammad Etisam Ali and Kiran Dasrat Gaddam eventually found the back of the net to help Speed Force restore parity. A quick look at the highlights. Look at time, run from the right there, good movement all around. And then speaking of Preston Marshall, blasted that one. That was superb. This was the first goal. Live Miranda with an excellent bit of setup. Went past one, went past two, and then a slight deflection along the way. Out terrific. And the Athletes with that goal, they just kept on going harder and harder. Another find. This was the second goal. Look at this finish. Marshall, look at the strides he took. He had to set himself up because he doesn't really get much option going forward.
Look at this incredible finish. That was the first goal for Speed Force. Again, Ambelim Sports Club. It was an unfortunate foul. Marshall had to take the brunt and another opportunity. Good block. Twin chance apparently. the Ambelim Sports Club, they never really stopped. They kept on going over and over again. Only to be denied in the time limits. But this possibly is the goal of the match so far. That finish, that was class written all over it. And yes, pictures should be clicked. Why not? That is the end of the first half, and we have another exciting second half coming on. That's the stats: 45% ball possession for Ambelim Sports Club, 55 for Speed Force, 14 shots for Ambelim Sports Club, 18 for Speed Force, 6 shots on target for Ambelim Sports Club, 9 on target for Speed Force, and the goalkeeper, both the goalkeeper combined, has pulled off 9 saves. Well, that is all from the stats section, and they are being powered by Sports KPI. And we will now dive into a short breather and return with the second half. Stay tuned, everyone. Welcome back, everyone. We are all set with the second half of the contest. Just to give you all a quick heads up, the current scoreline: Ambelim Sports Club 2 and Speed Force 2. And off we go. Once again, this has been an exciting battle of two teams bearing out their arsenal, keeping the momentum going as far as long as they can. Now Speed Force once again goes for a shot, but tackles haywire, not on target. As the coach of Speed Force, Khalid Muhammad Jalaluddin, watches on in keen anticipation. Ambeling Sports Club trying to break free from the right. And who else than Fretchen Marshall? One of the most reliable names in the dugout for them. Kick in. Well, a bit of review going on. We are not entirely sure what exactly has happened. It's going to be a kick in at the moment. Or in fact, it looks like it's gone slightly slippery. And in the frame, you can see it's Damanpreet Heer. And now it's Kiran Gaddam, the one who scored that second goal. An incredible second goal, in fact. Intercepted. This can be a fine bit of run. Good goalkeeping again. Kept the shape intact. Didn't allow Ambelim Sports Club to try and break free. And I think Speed Force. Now, it's going to be interesting to see whether they actually open themselves up. That's a cheeky back flick. The idea was right. The idea was to try and tee off. In fact, that's a poor giveaway. And somehow they still don't find the back of the goal. Another excellent save by Ozan Vivian Silva. Excellent bit of interception there, and the shot coming in from Sachin Bangera. And Sachin, he has been an absolute creative talisman in the midfield. But somehow when it comes to finding goals for himself, he has been denied time and time again. That should be a free kick. And the referee quickly warning the player out there. It was Ibrahim Ali who was at the receiving end of that flag from the referee. Clive Miranda once again losing the ball away. Good defending. Takes their time. Sets it up onto the far right. Excellent bit of ball in the central channel. Here they come, knocking on the doors. And the referee says play on, it's not foul. Clive Miranda. And this time the foul has gone in favor of... Well, it looks like it's actually gone in favor of Ambelim Sports Club. For a moment it felt like that it is Speed Force who is going to be, or who is rather going to be blessed with the foul. Sadly enough, that was not the case. Another fine ball forward. Bit of push. Can Speed Force latch onto it? Not really. Goes out of play again. And a bit of injury concern there. We'll have to take a closer look at who's the one who's gone down. Possibly... it looks like it's Jackson Maha. Not entirely sure, however. Whether it's Jackson Maha or Ibrahim Ali. Any one of these two. It was Ibrahim Ali. He's back on his feet, and that is good news. Kicking at the moment, Ibrahim Ali. In fact, a quick corner taken. They do well to control it. Slightly heavy first touch. It's going to be another corner for Speed Force. Taken quickly. Here comes Speed Force. Another square ball. Takes their time. Kiran Gaddam. Kiran Gaddam sends it forward. Nicely received. Quickly twists and turns. The idea was to try and release the ball for the player going forward on that left wing. Not to be. Once again, very well received. An opportunity and it goes begging. So close yet so far. It would have been an electric strike if that would have been in position. Another quick kick corner there, but it was by Ozan. And that's another fine chance and very well saved. That is exceptional goalkeeping, to be honest. It's not easy to get past the likes of Mohammad Ibadullah Khan either. He's the captain of the Speed Force and he continues to deliver. That's a decent bit of work and it never really looked like there was any substantial contact. Marshall took a flying dive and the referee knew that exactly. And he was pretty clinical that let's go forward, let's keep the ball rolling. We'll have better opportunities. Here comes Speed Force. That's cheeky. Well intercepted. Another long ranger, but that's gone astray. Michael Silva. Silva to Savan. Savan cuts in. There is space, but very well clamped down. And now the Ambelim Sports Club are on a retreat. The Speed Force is also finding their footing. This has been a 5-6 start, 3 minutes in the second half so far. Bit of push out there, and referee says play on. Looking for more help, Michael. And he has been denied there. Michael Silva doesn't really manage to open up. Again, a decent bit of work. Shooting chance. Takes one, but ends up jamming it against Sachin Bangera. I think the coach of Speed Force isn't exactly happy. Khalid Mohammad Jalaluddin. Good ball forward. Kept at bay and now intercepted. Speed Force trying to find an opening. Then a couple of questions asked. And it looks like once again there has been a bit of hold up. Quick word which is being exchanged, which is being shared between the referee and the player. Right now things look extremely dodgy because you see, you have to understand one thing is it's always good, it's always understandable that you have a few mismatches with what the referee decides. But then at the end of the day, the game goes on, the show must go on. And you know, when you are playing in a game which is as fast as futsal or football, whatever it is, and particularly that being a body contact game, there are times when it gets slightly dodgy. So even if you don't like the decision at times, you have to just accept it, move forward, keep looking around. That's another lovely ball. Once again, opportunity, sets it up on the right, but good goalkeeping and good defending as well by Speed Force. Again, a fine bit of run there from the right. But Mohammad Ehtisham Ali has been denied entrance. And here comes Ambelim. That's another lovely shot. Just too much power, got too much elevation. Now, this is what I was talking about. The reason that second goal by Fletcher Marshall was so special, because it may look very easy, it may look that it's point blank range, it's harder to miss than to score. But then at the end of the day, in most of the occasions, what would happen is when you're going forward, first and foremost, you have to get your stride in place. Because given the fact this is not a football field, it's a futsal field, so the control becomes the supreme factor, and you have to place yourself. Because let's say if you go forward all guns blazing, and there's very little space ahead of you, very little angle ahead of you, you will only end up overdoing things. So Marshall, what he did incredibly well. That's another lovely setup, and I reckon he's dragged it slightly back. And now, Speed Force, they have got their defensive reinforcements back in play. Another lovely bit of chance at the other end. And I reckon no goals were scored. Bit of technical glitches around. Apologies on that. And here comes Ambelim Sports Club knocking on the doors from the left. Excellent bit of setup, but excellent save as well. That's what you really like to see time and time again. About that, sorry about the mistake. Speed Force on the ball, trying to find out another opening, another quick opening if possible. But at the moment, they are running into a blockade, and altogether they are running into a block of defenders, which isn't easy. Kind of manage. Here comes Speed Force from the left. Very well blocked there by Ambelim. This is why this contest is being so entertaining. Both the teams, they've exchanged haymakers, they've thrown substantial haymakers at each other. Another back pass. And now up further forward. That's another fine run, but a crucial bit of intervention coming in from the goalkeeper, Ozan Vivian Silva. He's always on his toes. He's always keeping a close watch on how things proceed. The fine bit of setup, but that goes out of play. "13 minutes of action remaining." And it's a free kick for Speed Force FC. Quickly taken. Collects that. Changes themselves. A nice ball forward. Now they're trying to set up. Good bit of twist and turn. Eventually, just before he was trying to go for that shot, then it looked like it was Sachin Bangera. You've got a feel for Sachin. He set up the first goal, and he's been an absolute live wire in that central area, in that midfield. And he's a priceless asset. Looks like it's going to be another kick in at the moment. Quickly taken, Speed Force en route. That's another lovely ball and an incredible dive as well. Just trying to connect with the ball. It was Mohammad Ehtisham Ali looking for his brace and looking for that all important lead. And a quicker one. Few passes being exchanged. And now it goes forward. And this can be an opportunity for Speed Force. Goes for the shot. Brilliant save again. That was $1 million save from Ozan Vivian Silva. And what a hit. What a phenomenal hit from Zubair bin Sultan. This has been another lively half of futsal, to be honest. In the first half, it was Ambelim Sports Club calling the shots early on, but then eventually Speed Force FC found their way back. Ambelim Sports Club now very much on the retreat. They have been kind of forced into retreat, to be honest. And this is what, that is why we always say that when you go into the half time and when you have things all fair and square, I reckon it gets slightly easier. Because things could have been different. That's a fine bit of run. Unfortunately, it was not going to break a sweat at the moment for Ambelim Sports Club. Kick in for them. That's another fine run. Goes beyond. What an opportunity. Time and time again, they are knocking on the doors. And Ambelim Sports Club, they are a very tricky side. I'll tell you why. Because Ambelim Sports Club, in the first half itself, they were extremely, they literally exerted themselves over Speed Force until the final 10 minutes. The final 10 minutes suddenly saw a quick turnaround of events, and the Speed Force started to turn the tide, and eventually found those 2 goals and a brilliant equalizer to restore parity. In the second half, Ambelim Sports Club, they've sat in deep, they have soaked in all the attacks from the Speed Force, and eventually, whenever they have gotten an opportunity, they have come forward, raising another chance. And the first one was saved well by Mohammad Ibadullah Khan, and the second ball barely grazing the side netting. What an opportunity! And Speed Force, they mean business. They are here to rock and roll. They are not taking a backseat. And that's a fine setup again. Decent ball, Speed Force. Latching onto it, sends it forward. Does well to cut in. That's a phenomenal delivery. What a goal! A brilliant finish from Mohammad Ehtisham Ali. That's a gilt-edged opportunity. And Ehtisham, he scotched it into the back of the net. Sheer placement. And that's a third goal. And once again, it has beauty written all over it. He had a defender. He had Clive Miranda coming in front. He had Ozan Vivian Silva, who's been a rocking force under the sticks. And all he had to do was just place it. And he placed it calmly once again. That was poetry in motion. And you won't see much of that in football. The Speed Force hailing all the support from the Speed Heavens and channeling it into their game. 2-0 down, and from there now they have a slender advantage as well in their favor. There's another opportunity. That would have been another cheeky finish. And who else? And Mohammad Ehtisham Ali. Bit of injury factor there, and slight concerns at the moment. We'll have to wait and watch. It's a goalkeeper who's gone down, Ozan Vivian Silva. He's done a phenomenal job, but there are times where you just can't really help it, because again, being a body contact sport, that is being played in such a court where there isn't much space, I think things like these can happen. Let's just hope that Ozan is all right. Once again, and look at how it all unfurled. There, the ball just rolls out. Yeah, I think he must have stepped onto his to his gloves, and it can be very, very painful. Corner for Speed Force. They'll take their time. Again, well done enough. And now Speed Force regains possession. That's a fine bit of run, trying to break in from the left. Speed Force has a bit of shooting space. They have been extremely in a tight spot, and that is what is even intensifying the frowns on the faces of the Ambelim Sports Club. But that's a free kick in Ambelim Sports Club's favour. And I reckon Syed Ali Lamadi, he's just put in a bit too much force on that one, a bit too much power on that push. And after a long time, the captain back on the court, Savan. The distance is a lot, to be honest. But then again, things can change. And you never know when it will change. It'll just change. It may be 3-2 in favor of Speed Force. It has been a pretty mercurial game. It has been a pretty mercurial half as well. Quickly taken. The ball stays in play and it just goes out. It's going to be a goal kick for Rambling Sports Club. They'll take their time. Apologies, that's a goal kick for Speed Force. And another timeout has been called. 10 minutes and 25 seconds to go. We'll just get the players to take a quick breather and get themselves back in shape. We're back up and running again. A nice square pass. And now trying to figure out few openings. Does well. Speed Force on the ball. Slightly heavy touch. They were just trying to wriggle free. And they went a bit too extreme on that one. Saban on the ball. Saban tries desperately to keep it away from his counterparts. And then help arrives in the form of Velen Rebello. It's going to be a kick in. Another long ball and well intercepted. It's just at the moment, I won't say that things are calming down, but both the teams kind of taking a safety first approach. A one goal cushion, however, never really safe enough. And very well intercepted again. Speed Force on the ball. But Ambelim Sports Club, their captain Savan, they do an incredible job of snatching the ball away. The Speed Force comes knocking on the door again. 2v1, that pass has to be better. That pass, it had the key to helping, it had the key to opening up the goal once again for Speed Force FC. But it was a very clumsy, cumbersome pass. And the ball rolled nicely enough. Another gentle pass. Easy pickings at the moment. Fine ball forward. Does well. And coming in from the left is Ambelim Sports Club. Good interception. Free kick given in favor of Speed Force. And I think just showing a bit of sportsman spirit. And you see, it's something very simple. Futsal, unlike football, won't give you extra minutes. You're down on the court, there will be stoppage in time. As simple as that. That's another fine ball forward. Yeah, decent work, but couldn't really keep it under control. Goes out of play. 8 minutes remaining in this half. 8 minutes for Ambelim Sports Club to try and restore parity. 8 minutes to try and break down what has been an unbreachable Fort Knox. Being set in place by Speed Force. Opportunity, what an equalizer! Just when it felt like it's getting tougher and tougher, Ambelim Sports Club has equalized through Michael Neville Dias. Once again, a sensational bit of setup there, and it was Clive Miranda with that assist. And Dias all set to rock and roll. Taps one into the back of the net. Well, we talk about drama, we talk about thrill, but I reckon this is cinema. This is nothing short of cinema. I mean, the kind of topsy-turvy battle that we've seen, the kind of oscillating battle that we've seen. Another long ranger, just barely goes out and misses the post by whiskers. It's the captain again, Savan, and this is what a goal does to you. It enlivens you. It allows you to express yourself. That was a stunning hit. There's the confirmation. Michael Neville Dias with that third goal. This has been an absolute top game of futsal. Both the teams have really fought with every possible weapon in their arsenal. Here they come, and that's taken a deflection along the way. Can they keep it in? Not really. Goes out of play. 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Just a bit more than 7 minutes 30 seconds remaining. Corner for Speed Force. Here comes Speed Force. Back with them again in their own half. Doing well enough. Showing a bit of juggling skills as well. Zubair bin Sultan. An exceptional player. Now plays it to Ibrahim. Ibrahim taking his time. Back to Zubair again. And I reckon this is just a ploy to try and drag out the attackers of Ambelim Sports Club. Now both the teams, they have matched each other ounce for ounce. They have matched each other pound for pound as well. Every single blow has been retaliated. Every single blow has been reciprocated. That's a good bit of defensive work. The idea was right, to try and create a through ball. And here they come. Once again, fine bit of work. Trying to control. Good ball forward, well defended. And that will go out of play. Kick in at the moment, 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes remaining, which means 390 seconds is what these two teams will have exactly to settle their differences. Taking their time at the moment, Banguera. He's been a reckoning presence. And here comes Ambelim Sports Club. There is a bit of space, but very well intercepted again. And now Speed Force. That's an excellent run. Brilliant setup, brilliant finish. Top class goal again. And Speed Force has reinstated their slender lead. They are never truly out. They keep on coming at you and they keep on coming at you with all their blasters, bazookas and rocket launchers blazing. What an incredible setup once again by Zubair bin Sultan. And an absolutely crazy finish from Sachin Banguera. If someone deserved this goal the most, it was Sachin himself. He's been an absolute dynamite in the midfield. And that finish, that goes down in history. Now the long ball and it goes out of play. And that's the confirmation there. This is the kind of futsal, this is the kind of gameplay that you love to witness. Because when you see both the teams going at each other's jugulars with their claws and fangs bared, that is when you know that you are in for an absolute thriller, a nail-biting one. And the scripts have been written by the futsal gods themselves. This can be another opportunity. Clive Miranda looking for a small pocket of space on the right. Does eventually create the ball but couldn't really keep it under control there. And now Speed Force on the move forward. Intercepted well enough. Ambelim Sports Club goes for the shot. Exceptional goalkeeping there. Terrific bit of work by Mohammad Ibadullah Khan. Michael Neville Dias once again. And now it's Marshall. However, has been denied an entrance. Quickly taken. Trying to create a shooting opportunity. That's a good bit of setup. The idea again was right, but just because your idea is right doesn't mean that execution will be. This can be another goal scoring chance. Point blank range. And somehow Mohammad Ihtisham Ali went on to miss that opportunity for Ambelim. And once again blocked from the goal mouth itself. And then Mohammad Ibadullah Ali joining the reinforcements in the defense. That is some terrific bit of gameplay that we are witnessing. That's exactly what you want to watch. That's exactly what you want to see when you are in a top flight futsal championship. Final 4 minutes remaining, which means we are in the dying embers of the drama. We are in the dying embers of what has been the cinema that we were talking about. The pendulum going from one end to the other. The pendulum showing us that these two teams, they are not willing to give in. And you never know when the Ambelim Sports Club can find an equalizer. But this one is a captivating encounter. And once again, here comes Ambelim. Sends it forward. Brilliant setup. Could have been that equalizer. Denied in the dying embers. What a chance. And it goes begging again. Michael Neville Dias. That's such a heartbreak for him. Look at this. Brilliantly received. What a setup. Oh, it's the woodwork. It's the woodwork. It's not even the goalkeeper. Had it been Mohammad Ibadullah Khan, you could have understood. But it's the woodwork that denied Michael an entrance. What do we have in store for the final 240 seconds? Do we have late drama coming in? Do we have more goals coming in? That's a fine through ball intercepted as well. And now Speed Force trying to make their way forward. They have a setting up chance, however. The chance goes begging. It was not the best of passes. Mohammad Ihtisham Ali. Back with Speed Force. Speed Force looking for space, intercepted there by Ambelim Sports Club, and now kind of a desperate clearance. That won't bother them at all. They are happy to let it slide, they are happy to let it go. Another long ball. But it has been taken care of. Another fine pass at the moment. And now trying to find an opening from the left. Ameling Sports Club in desperate need of a bit of space there in order to try and restore parity. But now it looks like Speed Force is en route to what can be a possible attacking chance. But they have been denied again. Just when it feels like that there was a possible opening around the corner, it has been denied. Here comes the Speed Force again. Sadly enough, and that will get out of play outside the back line there. Two minutes on the clock, so final 2 minutes of what has been an absolutely dramatic and thrilling encounter. Keeping the ball under control, chips it forward. Gretchen Marshall just at the receiving end of it. This has been a pretty lively game so far. And the reason being, I think, the more you witness these players in action, the more you figure out that what's happening. Because it has been a pretty decent encounter. It has been a pretty cool battle so far. And it looks like another timeout has been sought. Yeah, that's another timeout. So before the final 2 minutes roll, the players take a quick drinks break. Players are back again. Final 2 minutes remaining. And the play resumes. That's a decent bit of work by the defense and Speed Force. If you take a look at this progression of the match, initially they started off going down 2-0. Then they came back strongly enough, pumping in a couple of goals to restore parity. It was 2-all. And in the second half, they were the one to draw first blood, which made it 3-2. And then Ambelim Sports Club came back very strongly, making it 3-3 before Speed Force got in that fourth. And now Ambelim Sports Club trying to set up the ball. for one of their players inside the circle. Unfortunately, it was not going to be. And here's the captain, Mohammad Ibadullah Khan. He's had a busy day under the sticks, to be honest. The last guard of the Citadel. Another long ball, and Speed Force don't mind that. They are leading by a solitary goal, so they'll try and elapse as many seconds as they can. That's another lovely cross, excellent defense as well. Brilliant stuff from Jayesh Kurup, throwing himself on the court, extending his foot there. A quick corner taken, and a decent bit of body shielding as well to let that one slide. Final minute of action remaining. Kick in for Speed Force FC. Rather a goal kick. They've rolled it over. Intercepted by Ambelim Sports Club. Ambelim trying to figure out a way. Fraction on the run. And it looks like it was overpowered. Another kick in. At the moment, Speed Force, they are just letting time roll by. They are happy. They are delighted. And if the scoreline remains the same, they will secure 3 very crucial points. Another lovely ball forward, but that has been intercepted by Ambelim Sports Club. Good recovery there. A lovely bit of tracking back. This can be a goal scoring opportunity. And just, barely just. Terrific goalkeeping once again by the goalkeeper of Ambelim Sports Club, wasn't Vivian Silva. Had he not gone out, it could have been trouble. Another long ball, and that will go out of play. Final 30 seconds of the game. Quickly sets it up, rolls it forward. Nicely done. Here comes Ambelim. Ambelim trying to set things up at the moment. There's a fine ball onto the far right. Another square pass. Can be an opportunity. Michael Silva. Here comes the shot, and that has been dragged wide. 9 seconds now to go. And Ambelim Sports Club, they will have to bear out their arsenal. If they are to remain in this game, they will have to knock on the doors over and over again. This has been a game to remember for them. But sadly enough, the scoreline just may have not gone in their favour. They'll be taking a lot of heart from this fixture, because they really did play with their hearts on the line. Sadly enough, that wasn't enough. There are a couple of balls in the play, and the management is tough. They're furious. 3 seconds remaining, and now they go all guns blazing. Can they eventually find that equalizer? And that is that. The hooter has been blown, which means Speed Force FC has secured a thrilling victory. Down by 2 goals at one point in time, they have managed to pummel in 4. And that's the final scoreline. Clive Miranda opening the scoring, Fretchen Marshall doubling the lead for Ambelim Sports Club, and then Mohammad Ehtesham Ali scoring the opening goal after Kiran Gaddam equalised for them. And then once again taking lead, Mohammad Ehtesham Ali fired home that 3rd goal for themselves. Then another brilliant equaliser from Michael Neville Dias before Sachin Bangera scored the finishing goal. Incredible stuff. Stuff of dreams, they say. This is stuff of Hollywood, we would say. And this game, it would absolutely make the script for something incredible. Something marvelous. Well, a quicker look at the highlights. That was the opening goal, the first one, which opened up the scoring. And then some sensational bit of football as well. That was the first goal for Speed Force. And then the equalizer. Quick twist and turn and an absolute screamer altogether. Oh, that pose. Hold that. We'll have our photographers along the way. And then what a finish. Glorious. Picture perfect weight on the ball, silencing the crowd. And look at that finish again. Receives that. It's all about that feather touch. And they enjoyed themselves. And so did we. And this is when Ambelim Sports Club came knocking. Look at the finish. It was all about one touches. It's all about placement, precision, and perfection. Till here, things seemed all right. Just before they had a final answer. Another excellent team goal. Stellar stuff. And that is how they closed proceedings. That was the winning goal for Speed Force. And with that, we come to the curtains of highlights. A quick look at the stats will tell you how the match went. Ambelim Sports Club 3, Speed Force 4, possession-wise, 43%. For ASC, Speed Force 57. 26 shots for ASC, 27 for Speed Force. 11 shots on target for Ambelim, 14 on target for Speed Force. 10 saves by the Ambelim Sports Club goalkeeper and 7 by Speed Force. 26 corners combined, and fouls, 2 of them for Ambelim, 3 of them for Speed Force. No cards were shown, and the stats were brought to you by Sports KPI. Well, that is that. With this, we come to the end of another exciting day of futsal action at the AIFF Futsal Club Championship. It's time to say goodnight for now. However, do not forget to tune in tomorrow. The matches which will be starting the day are Mum Millat FC taking on Naishan FC, and then Electric Weng Futsal Club taking on Minerva Academy FC, which will be at 2:30 p.m. For now, well, there are 2 more games which will be in the evening, of course. Baroda Football Academy taking on Ambelim Sports Club, and then JCT Football Academy taking on Delhi Football Club. And that is that. That will be curtains for today. Take care, everyone. It was a pleasure joining with you all, and stay happy and keep on smiling. Thank you.